tells you how great these Medicare Advantage plans are that have zero premium. But what's the downside? Because everything has a downside, right? Let's talk about the problems with Medicare Advantage. Stay tuned. Hi, I'm Sylvia Gordon with the Medicare Family, and there are problems with Medicare Advantage. So let's talk about the problems. Well, the first one is you're agreeing to go to a network of doctors and hospitals. And when you first sit down with your agent, the agent will check all your doctors, and yep, all your doctors are in the network. This is a hospital I want to go to. Yep, that's fine. You don't see any problem. And then, as life happens to you, you get something, and the rare condition you have requires a doctor out of network in a hospital on the other side of the country. And this is saving your life. So you're going to go to those doctors and those hospitals based on the Med Advantage plan you bought. If you bought an HMO, in many cases, you can't go out of the network. If you go out of the network, you're going to pay 100% of the cost. For a lot of people, that's prohibitive. Now, there are some companies that have a nationwide network, or they might have it available on that plan, which would be a really awesome thing if you buy that. But most HMOs that are out there that are for sale don't. The HMO has a smaller network, and it's very, very attractive. So you want to buy it because you're like, wow, all these bells and whistles and low costs. But you have to understand, if you have to go out of this network, in most cases, you will have to pay. That is a problem. And a lot of people just don't like being told who to go to. They're like, I want to see who I want to see. You're a Med Sup person. You're not a Med Advantage person. You're giving up that right in a Med Advantage, either with the PPO, which has a larger network, or with an HMO, which has a more restrictive network. You're agreeing to see only those doctors and hospitals. And you bought the plan. Your agent looked at it, and your agent said, all your doctors accept this plan. Well, they can change. Their contracts expire and are renewed at all different times of year. So 3 months from now, you could find out your doctor's no longer in the network. You can't change your plan, but your doctor's no longer in it. So that's one of the things that is ugly about Medicare Advantage. What's something else that's bad about Medicare Advantage? They change every year. When you buy a plan, you're buying a one-year plan, 2022, and it will change, guaranteed, for the next year. Sometimes it gets better. Sometimes it gets worse, okay? Sometimes the copays all go up, the benefits get slimmer. Sometimes they get better. But in the inflationary area we're in right now, it's probably not going to get better for the next couple years. If you buy a Medicare supplement plan, it's guaranteed to stay the same for the rest of your life. As long as you pay for it, they can never change it. So Medicare Advantage is 1 year at a time with a little bit of uncertainty. The other thing with Medicare Advantage is that it is often a gatekeeper that's keeping you from a specialist. It's managed care. That's how they're saving money. So if you want to go see a neurologist because you think the sinus infection is more than a sinus infection, your doctor has to give you that referral to the specialist. So sometimes there's just that delay to wait for the referral that's irritating that you wouldn't have on a Medicare supplement. And sometimes the doctor won't do it. The doctor's like, I think you need Claritin, go home and take Claritin. I had a client like that. And she kept saying, I think this is more than allergies. And he would not give her a referral. And she called me so upset. And I said, this is going to come down to saving your own life. You're going to have to do it without insurance. Just go to the neurologist and pay his price, which she did, and it was brain cancer. And yeah, she could have died because she was on an HMO that would not give her access to that specialist. Now, that's pretty extreme, but I mean, if you watch 60 Minutes or 2020, you've seen those people on the news. Most of my clients never have a problem getting referrals, but that is something you're giving up. That's just more bureaucracy that you are agreeing to when you go into Medicare Advantage, which is managed care. It's got a lot of pros, which I'll talk about in this video up here, but these are some of the cons. The limits to the network, the fact that it changes every year, the fact that it is confusing, and that there could be a gatekeeper that's requiring you to get a referral, getting somebody's approval before you go out of the network to another, oftentimes more expensive specialist. If you have more questions about Medicare Advantage or how to supplement your original Medicare A and B, call us at the Medicare Family. Let my family help your family with these important and very confusing Medicare decisions. If you like this video, you might really like this video. Check it out. And we'd appreciate if you subscribe to our channel so you never miss a great video. We put out one every week. Check in the description below this video for a link to our cheat sheet on Social Security and Medicare. And you can also give us a comment if you have a specific question always feel free to call us or email us at the Medicare Family.